A fast food drive-through in the Holman Square neighborhood.
Brittany Garzillo is live for us outside Strozier Hospital. Brittany?
Well, Corey and Don, we've learned the name of that little girl, 7-year-old Jaslyn Adams. Her grandmother wants her to be remembered as a fun and lovable, free-spirited child. She says that Jaslyn was with her dad at McDonald's, something she loved to do when this tragedy happened. Her grandmother says Jaslyn's father, Jonte Adams, was also shot and taken here to Strozier Hospital. The family says he is stable as they plead with the community to stop this gun violence.
Please put the guns down. Our kids want to play. My kids can't even go out the door.
7-year-old Jaslyn Adams killed in a shooting late Sunday afternoon at a McDonald's on the city's west side.
Real sweet child.
Chicago police say the shooting happened at about 4:20 in the afternoon in the 3200 block of West Roosevelt. Video of the scene shows a car in the drive-thru riddled with bullet holes through the back window and trunk. Jaslyn's grandmother says she was with her father, Jonte Adams, when the shots were fired. Police say the two were inside of the car when the man was shot in the torso and the little girl was shot multiple times.
Every parent done took a child to McDonald's to get something to eat, not to get some bullets. To the shooter, why? Why? If you had any kids, have you ever took your kids to McDonald's? Have you ever took your kids to eat?
A CPD unit on the scene rushed Jaslyn to the hospital where she died.
You got cowards out here killing and shooting babies in Chicago. Totally, I want to say it another way, but it's totally unacceptable.
Well, Corey and Don, we saw at least 40 evidence markers on the scene as area detectives were investigating. Of course, that investigation continues because police say right now no one is in custody. Live at Strozier Hospital, Brittany.
When the abnormal becomes normal in our community, we have a serious problem. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of Jaslyn Adams who have been killed because of violence in our community. Until we realize this may be the top concern for us to move forward as a community. We have these savages running around our community in every major city across this country. In our own way, we protect them by constantly saying it's racism, which we all know is true. White supremacy, which we all know is true. But one thing that we must understand, even though we have the white man's foot on our neck, we must not go out and act the way we're acting every night in these cities. This was at 4 p.m. A man taking his child to McDonald's. If you got a problem with the father, deal with that on the street. But you murder his 7-year-old daughter. This is sad to see. But the day will go on. In our communities, we will turn the page because the abnormal has become normal. A 3-year-old, a 7-year-old, a 5-year-old. And we keep going on about our business. This is how much these savages have convinced us that this is normal because of the way they act on the streets of this country. They're not out there fighting against white supremacy or murdering white people. They're doing it to our own. And not only our own, our babies. There will be plenty of people out there who disagree with me, who say I shouldn't be talking about this issue. But damn it, this issue is out of control. We're losing some of our best and brightest who have not done anything to anyone negative within our community, but they're gone. I saw Ricky Smiley do a video about a young lady that he knew since she was a child at his church. She's 30 years old. She was in a park trying to protect the children as these savages were shooting up the park. This young lady ends up dead. A young lady who graduated cum laude at North Carolina State and was finishing her master's degree. Now here is someone who could really have helped our community. But she's dead, just like Jaslyn Adams. But we will turn the page. We will keep moving on. But we got to understand that we got these savage, urban terrorists in our community to where no one can go outside. They have everybody in constant fear. And I always said this, and many of you are going to disagree with this. These savages are the left hand to white supremacy. Because basically what they are doing to our community is what the white supremacists used to do to our community. Now they just sit back and watch them destroy the community, but not only the community, but the good people within the community. You have people out here fighting for them to vote, fighting for them to get jobs, but they don't want that. They want to run around the hood and play gangster and shoot and kill 7-year-old kids. This is extremely disturbing. I'm angry, and many of you should be angry, because we don't have to live like this. We don't have to live like savages. I want to thank you for listening to Black Site. I hope you subscribe to this channel. Smash that like button, but also share this video.